Yo, yo, yo. Okay, that was a bad way to enter a video, but okay, we'll go with it. Alright, so I just read Lola and the Boy Next Door because, okay, firstly, I want to apologize for not putting up a video in a long time. School has been very busy, and then also I got into a book slump, and I just kind of, like, every book I tried to read, I just couldn't get into it, like, no matter how much I wanted to read it. And then Anna and the French Kiss got me out of my last book slump, even though that was, like, not really even, like, a real book slump. It was just, like, meh, just kind of sad. And then, so I knew that her writing, like, really, like, her writing is perfect to get out of book slumps. It just, like, makes me happy, and it, like, it just makes me want to read it, even if I'm, like, irritated with the characters, or, like, annoyed about what's happening. Like, I want to know what happens, like, I want to keep reading. And that doesn't always happen, because in a lot of books, like, I'll just, like, get mad at the characters and be like, I don't even, like, want to do this anymore. Like, I don't want to do it. Like, I love the Shatter Me series, but, like, when I was reading Unravel Me, I got, like, really stressed out about what was happening, and I set it down for, like, 2 weeks and, like, read, like, several other books, because I was like, can't do it. And then I had to, like, go back and finish it. But back to what we're talking about here. I gave this a 4 out of 5 on Goodreads. I really liked it, but I did not think it was as good as Anna and the French Kiss. But that's because I did not get along with the narrator, Lola, as well. She bothered me a lot. Like, she bothered me up till, like, the last 70 pages or so. I was like, But then, like, at the end, I was like, I could get down with this Lola. This Lola's cool. But I mean, she was okay. She just wasn't as... I really liked Anna. She's, like, a person I could be best friends with. Hence why I got my... You can't really see it that well, but I got a blonde streak in my hair because of Anna. I did that. I will admit it. Because of her, I did that. But, so, if you don't want to be spoiled, you should go now. Because I'm going to talk about what actually happened now. Okay, bye. Okay, so, how did you pronounce Cricket's sister's name? I called her Calliope. Like, I don't think that's correct, but Calliope was what it came out as in my head. Because it, like, the end of it looks like, okay, the first part looks like Callie, and then the second part looks like the end of, like, Penelope. So, I was just Calliope. That's how it came out. I've never once heard anybody called Calliope in my life. So, I don't really know. I just kind of went with it. And then, I didn't like the name Cricket at first, but it grew on me. And I liked it by the end of the thing. I liked it. I love Cricket. He's such a cutie. Oh my gosh, he's such a cutie. And then, okay, at first, like, the first, like, 50 pages, I was like, oh, this Max dude seems okay. Like, it's gonna be kind of sad when they break up. Like, it's gonna, like, because I figured they would if her and Cricket were gonna be together. But he seemed like a really cool dude at first. Like, he seemed like, oh, sensitive, nice, nah. But then, like, as the story progressed, I was like, you're a dick. Like, he just seemed so rude, and, like, I understand he had, like, problems with his family and stuff, but, like, he was just, like, rude to her family, and her, like, I get that her family was, like, I don't know how to phrase it, but they were, defensive of Lola because they, like, wanted to protect her, but I mean, like, he was 22 and they started dating when she was 16. And I mean, like, he just seemed kind of sketchy. He was sketchy. And when, oh my gosh, when Lola went back to apologize, like, after all of that had happened, like, after they had broken up, and, like, she went back to apologize to him, and then he was like, well, I did sleep with her. Like, okay, cool? Like, you're so mean. Like, so, like, I understand that Lola, like, he was hurt, but, like, he was creepy. Like, calling her Lolita? Son, no. You need to sit down. You need to sit down, because that is crossing, like, a million lines. a million of them. And just like the way he treated her, and like Lola said, it's like everything they did together, he acted like it was like a punishment. And it was, I don't know, he was just really, I didn't like him at all. I thought her parents were cool. I liked Andy. And I liked when they were about to go to the winter formal, and he was like, I'm trying really hard not to say fabulous right now. And it made me really happy. And what else? I did not like Calliope. Did not like her. I liked her a little bit at the end. And then Lindsay was cool, except for Lindsay. No, I didn't really have any problems with Lindsay. I could get down with Lindsay. Like, Lindsay just marathons crime shows, and I do that all the time. Like, I just marathon Scandal, like, 2 seasons. I just, boom, done. Like, it was... By the way, you should really watch Scandal, because it's an amazing show. Aside from the point. But I could really get down with Lindsay. We could be friends. But, Nora kind of creeped me out. Nora was okay. I thought, I wish that her dad would have been in the story, like, a little bit. Like, I wish we could have, like, met him just, like, for a little bit, because I just wanted to know who he was. I mean, I get that he, like, wasn't in the picture, but, like, I wanted him to, like, pop up just for, like, a minute, like, so we could meet him or something. But, I thought that Lola, as a character, I think that she was really she was really naive, and I understand that that's, like, realistic, but, like, she was really naive and self-centered a lot, and she was bitchy a little bit. She was a little bitchy, and she just, I don't know, she bothered me sometimes, like, a lot, but she turned out to be okay. She turned out to be alright as a person, but Cricket was awesome. I loved Cricket. He was a cool dude. But okay, they're, like, big fallout. Like, they're, like, huge, that huge thing that she was like, I can never forgive him for this. Like, I understand it was hurtful, but I didn't think it was as big of a deal as either of them, like, made it. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. I don't know. Like, I would have been really hurt if I was Lola. I would have been really upset. But I think that she, like, blew it out of proportions, maybe? I don't know. I think the part that was really hurtful, like, the worst part was when, like, they were at their windows that night, and she was like, do you have anything to say to me? And he was just, like, silent. So, yeah, that was probably the most hurtful part, and I understand why she would get really upset about that. So, I mean, I don't know. My opinion on that's weird. But, it's a pretty good book. Overall, it's pretty good. Not as good as Anna and the French Kiss. I was a little disappointed. Yeah, that was sad. Because Anna and the French Kiss is probably, like, one of my favorite books. Like, top 5 at least. Like, if not top 2. But, like, if not top 1. But it's just, I really connected with Anna as a narrator. Like, I just really related to her, like, a lot. And I just felt what she felt. And also, I love that she was in this book, and I love that her and Etienne were in it together, and they were so precious and cute, and they made me really happy, just to, like, those little, like, bleeps of them, little, like, blips of them in the radar of Lola, and it just made me really happy. But, yeah, so, good book. That's my review. Ta-da!